connect to them, then there is nothing called you. There's only something called us. And there's just something called us, then you produce another child. You produce a child that's a zero space. You create that zero space that Dr. Kwesi has been talking about. You move from I to we to us, and in that space, every inhibition of yours melts away. You are a complete union. Sex is not dirty. Sex is dirty, lovemaking is never dirty. You probably had sex till today. How about making love from today? And when you make love, you create the third person that's a love baby. How many of you in this room are love babies? I'm not. I'm not a love baby, but how many of you are love babies? One. I was a responsibility baby. That's why I'm carrying responsibility till today. Does that make sense? So I'm a very responsible person trying to be not so responsible. I'm trying to unlearn being responsible. Sometimes you got to unlearn being someone. That's the zero space I'm talking about, that Dr. Kwesi was talking about. Zero space where nothing else exists, just you and this person. So close your eyes and connect with this one person in the world, whoever it is across continents that you really, really, really love, where you melted these walls away, you really wanted to create. You may have not created by now, but you really want to create. Because your body will tell you when it's ready. Your heart will tell you when it's ready. You don't have to ask your parents whether you want to make a baby. You don't have to listen to your mother-in-law and make one. You don't even have to make a child. You can create something else. It's a creation. You will only create when you're in love. You cannot create anything from hate other than hate. You only create hate babies, responsible babies. And then your child spends the rest of their life trying to fight that one thing, that one thing. And all your child wants is you to come there and say, I accept you completely. How about we telling our moms today, I accept you completely. Loudly, I can't hear anyone. I accept you completely. Can you see the uterus? Can you see that small fetus over there? And can you see the eye of the horse? And can you see the brain? You see that this is what Dr. Kwesi showed us of that. Interesting, isn't it?
Oh, take it back, please.
So zero space of creation is your uterus. A space which had nothing. Then you create from nothing a big baby. From nothing to a complex person like you. Didn't our humanity begin like this? From nothing to something very complex. And along the way you created the brainstem, the cerebellum, the medulla, the cortex, and created your udens because that layer was present. If that layer wasn't present, so let's say the cell phone wasn't there in this room and you had never seen a cell phone, would you have any conflict with the cell phone? So have you ever thought why a cockroach never gets osteoporosis? Simple, it doesn't have that layer which creates. It's got exoskeleton, a skeleton outside the body, a shield outside the body. It doesn't have that shield inside the body. All of you sitting here are carrying your wings inside because you wanted to be shielded inside. Angels felt very fragile. So they closed their brains and put them all inside. That's where you were created. And that's how you were created and becoming bigger and bigger. In fact, uterus is called, in Greek language, hysteria. And you can see the breakup over there. So women are supposed to be hysteric because they got a uterus. Because they got the power to make another child. Because they can have another heart. So they have two hearts to protect. It's difficult to protect one heart. Can you imagine you're protecting two hearts? Yours and the little babies. That's a tough job. I would say it's very, very challenging. Hats off to each one of you. So, hysteria means fights at home. That's how you're hysterical. I want this, you love me or you don't love me. Okay, I love you. I love you, baby, I love you. No, it's fine. You are meeting that woman, aren't you? No, I'm not. You looked at that woman, didn't you, in the mall? No, I didn't. You spoke to her for more than 5 minutes. No, I didn't. Tell me you love me. Yeah, I love you, baby, I love you. And you believe. And that's supposed to be hysteria because you dare to show emotions. You dare to show emotions because you know how it is to carry two hearts. So, what was the emotional space of your house? Did you find your parents fighting? So just write down. Did you find your parents fighting? Did you find them touching each other? Did you find them kissing each other? In my house, there's nothing called a touch. Other than when you were little and you were touched. After that, you became an untouchable. You weren't supposed to be touched. Never. My parents were always very quiet. They never fought in front of us. Everything was a secret. Everything had to be perfect. She was coming from Ludhiana, you see. Everything had to be hidden. Silence. Secrets. I can't tell. Everything has to be perfect. Even when you're dying, you must put on makeup and die. What will people say? Oh God, you were looking ugly when you died? My dad had to be hospitalized and he had to be changed from his clothes, which were blood drenched, to something clean, because what will people say? You can't call an ambulance because you can't show the world you're in distress. Has any one of you done this in your life or had been brought up? Because this is not just a story about Ludhiana, this is a story about each one of you. We hide. We're the biggest liars. We are not authentic. We are not real. We don't even dare to begin living our life. If you live your life without hiding, that's the day you will learn to live. You won't need any therapy after that. Because the day you come here, you don't wear any clothes and come. The day you go in the hands of the other people and you do not know what happened to you. If only I could live like I lived when I was born. Absolutely bare. From my heart. I don't need to hide anything from anyone. Not even my dreams. I love you, I'll tell you. I hate you, I'll tell you. I'll be a little more courteous about it. I'll probably put it in a nice language. We could do that. What is the function of the uterus? Always look at the function of the organ. What's more important is how and what is the purpose of that organ. What's the purpose of uterus? Why do you have a home inside your body? Ever thought about it? Why are you carrying that uterus in your body? Guys, I can't hear you.
To nurture a child.
To nurture a child,
Expel it
okay.
when it's ready to be born.
Say that again.
And expel it when it's ready to be born.
Okay, expel it, give it birth. Anything else? Why do you need a uterus? Why did we have eggs? Why did we have our babies in the eggs? Why did in evolution, why did I carry that baby inside me like I carried my skeleton inside me? Why did I do that? Say that again.
It needs a place to develop.
It needs a place to develop. Excellent. I still haven't got the answer I'm looking for. What is the uterus for, guys? Function of the uterus. Why can't I have my baby outside? Like the surrogate mother, the egg outside. Why should it be inside me? Yes. Wonderful. To be?
Connected.
Excellent. And connected for how long?
9 months.
Wow, we are interdependent. What happens in my little India definitely changes what happens to you. What happens in each one's life changes what happens in my life, because we are all connected. And yet when you carry that baby inside you, you look at it medically and just say, oh, that's just a place where I nurture. How do you nurture? You don't love me, I'm still not having your baby. You raped me and I'm still having your baby. I don't want to have this mess, I want to abort the baby. Oh, I miscarried, damn good. Oh, I miscarried, I want another child. That's what you do. Where did you nurture yourself? Because something we forgot to do is nurture ourselves. Uterus is a place where you nurture yourself. It's your sexuality, it's you. It's not your child. Because if you didn't have a uterus, you wouldn't feel like a baby, would you? So the conflicts of the uterus are connected with what's going on at home, because it's a home. It's not the house. What's the difference, guys? I can be in a hotel. I can put my head on a bed and sleep. What is the difference between a house and a home?
Love.
That's it. Uterus is meant for love. Just the displaced heart from here, right here. It's just that it's a zero space. The heart doesn't come there till we reach that zero space. Make sense? Women after women had gone through hysterectomy because they had hysteria in their house. Men were having affairs in that town. They had so much of money, they were bored of their woman. Every second man could buy sex, but wanted a woman at home to love him. He wouldn't leave her, and yet he wanted to have sex with another woman outside, and came and told her, baby, don't worry, I still love you. See, I provide for you. I give you a car, I give you a servant, I give you everything that money can buy. But my heart doesn't belong to you, my heart belongs to that lady. How would you feel? Would you want money or would you want heart? I don't hear you guys. Money or heart? If only your man could hear that. If only men in that city could hear that all the women at home waited patiently, that their heart would return back and would be returned back for them, and they were ready to let go of everything. Really? They weren't ready to let go of all this. Why? That was the only thing she had to hold on to. That was her umbilical cord. How is she going to let that go? Let him hold on herself to the man that she thought was her love. Make sense? There's no sense in love. Why do we say we fall in love? Can we change that and shift and say, I will rise in love from today? Why do we have to always fall? Why can't I rise in love, and why can't I say, it's okay? How many of you are going to fall in love from today? This is how the uterus looks when it's removed. It can be completely removed, partially removed. You can find this data on Google Baba. I mean, you can go on Google and you can find this. Mr. Google. So we'll talk about things that you can't find on Google. Conflicts and problems around uterus are all around your relationship, your heart. You're waiting for that heart to come